All right, welcome back to the Empty Thoughts Podcast, presented by OTDL, where we keep it on the down low, as you might have guessed. This is the first episode of Empty Thoughts with the new design, new background, new logo, I guess you could say. Here with Isaiah. This is originally supposed to be an episode of Drunk and Stupid because I'm drinking beer. However, I'm not as drunk as I thought I would be, so it's just Empty Thoughts. I mean, I'm 4 beers deep, barely feeling it. You know what I mean?
I was not even talking about the number 4. I'm just saying.
Not the number 4. We got a lot to get into. I mean, not exactly a lot, but I mean, how long has it been since the last episode of Empty Thoughts? If I sound like I got something in my mouth, it's because I do. I have a cigarette, but regardless. How long has it been since the last episode of Empty Thoughts? Let's see.
I think it's been about a month.
It's been 2 weeks, and the last one was Diddy did what? And at the end of it, we said.
What?
At the end of it, we said the next time you saw Empty Thoughts, we would have a new background, and here we are, and the new background is here. I just turned my crock inside out. It was weird.
Wait, what?
Like, you know, the shoe crock. I got turned it inside out. So. But yeah, it's been about 2 weeks since we did an episode of Empty Thoughts. And we said no. I'm missing actually one of the straps on one of them. I got drunk and ripped it off. you know how it goes. But regardless.
Yeah. Well, so
I've actually slowed down drinking a lot compared to what I used to. So I'm proud of myself for that. But regardless, we said we were going to get back to doing one podcast a week in the last one, which was 2 weeks ago, and we didn't. But we've been putting out videos, so we're back to at least one video a week. And that's the most important thing is just get at least one video out a week for OTDL. And then I mean I'm doing something every day on my personal channel, so you know it is what it is.
Yeah, I just now got a controller, so
Isaiah he didn't do anything for like it was literally a week, but that was because his controller went down. But within the time of his controller going down, Bo got done wrong, but we're not going to get into that unless he wants
to. I mean, we can, but I'm just not going to change any. I'm not going to say any names, but yeah.
No, we'll see how it goes with the podcast, but yeah. I mean, I've not been drinking as much as I used to, and that's mainly because the last time I got drunk. I'm just going to walk y'all through the story of the last time I got drunk, which was a little bit ago. So Cody came down, Gearhead came down. And I told him, I was like, "Oh, bring your cars, bro. We'll play some blackjack." And if anybody doesn't know what blackjack is, I mean, you got another problem. You know what I'm saying? You need to figure out. But blackjack is a card game. It's pretty much if the limit is 21, like the number of the card, like if it adds up to 21, then you're good. But if you go over 21, you bust and you lose. The stipulation of the game that me and Cody was doing was whoever loses got to take a shot because he brought a fifth of Crown Royal Apple. I had a fifth of Quality House, and it was like whoever loses got to take a shot. If you lose a round, you got to take a shot. And I was absolutely spanking him. Right? Don't get me wrong. No, he won a fair amount of it. He won a fair amount of games, but nowhere near the number of games I won. But here was the problem, and here's where I fucked up royally. Right. Is okay. I started beating him so bad at blackjack that it got to the point that he started getting sick. So, you know, me being already half lit, I did the only thing that somebody who's half lit does. I just started taking his shots for him. So it's pretty much I was winning, but I was losing at the same time. You know what I mean? And okay, so here it gets really foggy for me. So here's what I remember. We're playing blackjack. It's like 8 o'clock, 8:30. So it's light out, but it's not too light. You know what I mean?
Sunset.
It's like almost dark, but not quite that. It's like 8:30 p.m. It all goes blank, bro. Right, a completely blank slate. I come back to it's 3 a.m. I've lost 7 hours. And I'm like, and by the way, when I blacked out, I was on the porch. I come back to, I'm right here behind this desk. Fucking half empty bottle of fucking Quality I sitting next to me. Cups empty. I'm like, bro, I didn't even want to even fucking deal with it, dog. So I was like, man, let me fucking go to bed, bro. You know what I mean? Let me go to bed. There's nobody here, bro. like, where the fuck is everybody? Because Cody was here. And I'm like, went in the bedroom, nobody there. Went outside, nobody there. And I'm not going to get into that, but it's like, it was like that Conor McGregor meme. It's like, where the fuck is everyone? It's pretty much what it was like.
Yeah.
And I'd fucking like cussed out like fucking everybody that was on my recent messenger list. I just started calling people apologizing. Yo, that's my bad, bro. I was blacked out. Yo, that's my bad, bro. I was blacked out. That's why everybody got the same. Everybody got the same phone call. That's my bad, bro. I was blacked out. And then the next day, I told Cody, I said, bro, I don't even remember you leaving. He was like, he said, that's fucked up. He said, you want me to tell you why it's fucked up? I said, why, bro? He said, because you was absolutely beating my ass in blackjack. I said, I can tell you what happened. I started taking your shots for you.
God.
Yeah, but I'm laying off the hard liquor for a while, bro. I'll stick a beer for right now. Jesus Christ. Because beer, I mean, if I black out on beer, I need to quit anyway. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get like 3.5 gallons and drink them all straight, back to back.
Make sure to record that because that's gonna be the last episode. That's gonna be the last episode of fucking anything that you're on because you're gonna fucking die, bro.
Like, I'm just gonna get 3.5 gallons and say.
But I don't know if anybody would be curious about this. But if you're curious what I'm drinking on, I drank 3 Coors Lights and 2 Natural Lights. So I've drunk 5 beers. Well, I'm on my 5th one. I just now cracked it open whenever I started this episode. But yeah, I've never been so confused. Right, like, cause I lost 7 hours. Like that is by far the drunkest I've ever been. Completely drunkest I've ever been. Because don't get me wrong, I've blacked out before, but I've never lost 7 hours. Like it was 8:30. I come back to at 3 o'clock. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Oh god, that's crazy.
So I did the only thing that's accepted. Well, woke up and kept drinking. So don't get me wrong, like I came to, but I wasn't sober. I came to, I was still hammered, bro. And I ended up playing Braden, and Braden used to be in OTDL. Played Braden in WWE, spanked him. Don't much remember that fucking session either. I know that I never lost though, so I think I'm like 3-0 in WWE 2K24. But besides that, I was just fucking listening to music, singing my heart out. That's about it for that night, bro. Lost 7 hours though.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy. I don't really like drinking beer. I mean, I'm not really a big.
yeah, like my girlfriend was telling me about everything that I did, and it's weird hearing shit that you did that you have literally zero clue what you did. Zero clue.
I hate that.
I was like, man, that's not what even me. That's what even me.
I was like, yeah, you blew up my phone.
Yeah, Isaiah was. We thought Bo was gonna hit. I called. I was like, man, put her on the phone, bro. He put her on. You gonna let my Bo hit? She said no. I said, man, I was like, get her out your house, bro.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, it's been up and down week for me, man. It's been a lot of ups. It's been down lately. This has been down lately. Like, I'm not depressed or nothing. It's just a little stressed out with this job and everything else that's going on, and bills and shit and all that shit. So yeah, but I'm fine. I'm all right. I mean, it ain't nothing. Ain't nothing but a G thing. You know what I mean?
I feel you, dog. My internet bill was $144. You know what I mean? And that's a lot considering it. Okay, when I first got this internet, right, it was $54.99. That's how much it was a month. And then they upped it to $69.99, right? And then of course I moved, and the cost of them moving it was $65 fucking dollars, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's a little crazy right now, you know.
So I had to pay $144 a month, bro.
Let me tell
Just
you
on
about
internet,
my car.
just on the internet, bro.
Let me tell you about my car. I was going to work the other day. I was in a good mood, bro. I mean, straight good mood, man. I'm banging out MGK, because that's what I do. Because we're allowed to wear AirPods at work. That's what I do. I listen to music, and I've got a fucking killer playlist. You know what I mean? So, fucking drunk face. Matter of fact, drunk face. I was begging. I was listening to that song. Fucking, I went to turn
I'm
into
still
middle.
young, wasted.
Yeah,
You
like, but remind you now, I'm 5 energy drinks deep. Okay,
God, man's gonna have a heart
five
attack.
energy, 5 energy drinks down. Okay,
Bro, I can tell you last time I drank an energy drink.
buddy, I live off of energy drinks. So Red Bull, Monster, y'all need to fucking sponsor me. Okay, we gotta talk. All right,
Red Bull Monster. We gotta
we gotta
talk.
talk. But I was just saying, so I just drunk like a 16-ounce Red Bull, bro, on my way to work, and I'm, getting hyped because that's what I do. I hype myself up because I'm like that. So I'm drinking all my energy drinks, going to work, and then I fucking turn into where I'm getting close to work. My fucking car says dies
Oh,
as I'm making that turn, bro. As I'm making that turn to like turn into the street and shit,
yeah.
and fucking my car says dies, bro. I can't get the motherfucker in park. I have to literally fucking coast to get to a flat one, and then when I put it up in park, here's the sound that broke my heart.
Oh no, the battery.
Nope,
What, the starter?
nope,
What is it?
tranny.
Oh, the transmission, bro.
Yeah, because I was trying to get over to a safe spot to where I can just sit there for a minute and then turn it back on. But in my car is weird. You can't, if the car dies, you can't just throw it up there and park. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I try to get little bit of something to go to like fucking be like, okay, just let me throw it up in park. And no sir, I did that, bro. I threw it up in park. The motherfucker started grinding.
Oh,
Oh,
transmission's going out.
oh, oh.
Speaking of
So
cars
I'm
going down, bro. Like, okay, so my mom bought a Chrysler 300 off my brother, and I forgot how much she paid for it. I think it was like $1,400 or something. And okay, so that's $1,400, right? And then it already had something wrong with it whenever my mom bought it off of Austin, because Austin just has zero fucking local cars, right? You
yeah,
know, uh, he had a PT Cruiser once that fucking went down. He had an Impala once that went down. He had a Malibu once that went down. That fucking Chrysler went down, and I mean the car he's got now, a red Audi. The fucking brakes have went out on it twice. My homie just has no local cars. But so my mom
kind
spends
of
like
like me.
$1,400, I think is what it was, on this 300, on this Chrysler 300, and there's already something wrong with it. So I forgot how much they had to pay to get it fixed the first time. And bro, it's went down like 4 times since then. And
Yeah, bro.
the other day, my mom came down here, and she was like, "Hey, go with me to Jamestown," because my mom's terrified of like getting out by herself and breaking down. So she's like, "Go with me to Jamestown." I was like, "All right." Out in the car, it did good the whole way up there. And what she was most scared about was like pulling out across that 4-lane highway over on 80, and then it
Yeah,
dying like middle of the road.
yeah.
But it did good all the way up to Jamestown, right? She goes in, does what she needs to do, because she works up at Jamestown. She thinks she stayed in there like fucking 20 minutes. And then we just went to pull back out of the parking lot so she could bring me back home, and she'd go back to her house. And it fucking dies, and it was that right there was the same exact shit that it was doing to Austin. It was just dying like that, and it's like fuck. And then it died like 7 times before we got back down here to my house.
God dang, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. This week, the Matrix has attacked me so much, buddy.
your homie's been fucked, man.
Like we can never be good at
My man
like you
texted
said.
me. My man texted me. He was like, my controller's fucked. I'm still trying to come up with all of my rent money, and my car is going down." I said, "Homie's going through it, man." And then on top of that, some other fuck shit happens to it. I'm like, "Come on, bro. You're doing my
Yeah,
bow wrong, man."
yeah, yeah, yeah. They did you both wrong. I mean, It was just like, yeah. It was like, why, buddy? It was just like,
I
why.
drove over. Ah!
Yeah, it had me over there like, you know what?
Hey man, I quit. I had enough of this.
I was fixing to Epstein myself. I was like, are you serious right now? I was like,
He said
I'm
he's about
still
to execute
trying.
himself.
Like, I'm still trying to come up with rent. My controller's fucked. My fucking car's fucking up. Fucking the situation that I went through 4 days ago. Fucking is like, what
Yeah,
the
homie's having a
fuck?
rough time now.
I am, man. I'm having a rough time. And then on
Well, homie,
top
you
of
live in Lexington.
this,
Rent's like $700 a month. Dog. You know what I
yeah, yeah,
mean?
fucking. And then on top of that, every
Like down here,
time,
pay 500, everything included. Homie's paying his rent, $700 a month. His fucking power bill, fucking Wi-Fi bill. Down here is 500 Wi-Fi bill. That's all you got to worry about. Dog. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. And then, oh man, I don't even want to talk about the situation. I went back, not went back, but the 4 days situation, bro. That's some fuck shit. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I'm just confused, hurt, mad, upset. Like, not really hurt. When I say hurt, it's just like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my thing, buddy. I'm just confused. I'm just like, what the fuck, you know? And but then
Okay,
the whole
I
car.
forgot, bro. On top of me fucking blacking out, right, and not knowing what the fuck was happening, bro, it rained like so hard for like I think it's like 4 or 5 days. You remember like it was raining like 4 or 5 days straight.
Yeah.
Homie, the creek was so high. I come back too, right? I walk out on the porch, bro. And I look at the creek and I'm like, oh fuck, that shit's fucking actually pretty high. You know what I mean? So, bro, I could have. Okay, what if I had blacked out, or I completely blacked the fuck out, and then it started flooding, dog? I'd have went out there on the porch, man. Fuck Big M, bro. Just stayed. And I'm gonna die because I can't swim,
I mean,
regardless.
this week for the home, and like you said, this week for the homies, doggers has been crazy. It's been as an organization or whatever, or when I say whatever, you know what I mean. Like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
as friends and as the organization of OTDL and as owner, you know, and founder doing this stuff. Talking about you, Josh. You know, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough
It's been a
fucking
rough
week
fucking week. It's not only
for
just been a
all.
rough week, right? Okay, so here's the fucked up thing, right? Okay, so no matter what time of year, what month, what day, what week it is, there's always, it don't matter how many people's in OTDL, it could be 79,000, whatever. There was always going to be at fucking least two people that are just fucking going through it, right? And then
Yeah.
like fucking like 2 weeks ago, it was fucking Austin and Isaiah. Right, then Austin figures his shit out. He's all good. He's working in London. He's making like fuck
Bank.
over a band a week. You know what I'm saying? At a
Yeah.
fucking aluminum factory. But he gets his shit figured out. He's off. He's good. Then poor Isaiah's just going through it. Last night, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I haven't asked him about it. But I'm just fucking chilling on Messenger. Look up at like the Messenger notes like that you can post for like your fucking whatever. And it's just Cody, and all it says is depression sucks. And I'm like, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah. And then you got my note. Well, fuck.
And Isaiah's notes is well fuck. So it don't
I
matter what
changed it.
time of year, what day it is, bro. There's always going to be at least two of us that are just fucking going through it.
And, and I
It
noticed
has
the
nothing to do with
pattern.
YouTube. Nothing at all. You know
No,
what I mean?
no,
It's
no,
just real
no,
life
no.
shit, dog.
Nothing at all. But I noticed
I mean,
it's
I'm chilling.
always me.
I finally figured out what I want to do. Like, not necessarily like what I want to do with YouTube. I finally figured out like not only what does good, but also what I enjoy doing. Which was a problem I was having for like a really long time. It's like, I mean, yeah, this right here is going to do this, or this right here is going to do good, whatever. But I mean, I don't really want to fucking play. It's like with that Among Us shit. But I'd force myself to play it anyway. But now it's like, okay, it's just doing good. And to be honest, really fucking like it. I really enjoy fucking playing it. So that's so I mean, I've been chilling on the YouTube front. I mean, on the real life front. I mean, I'm Can't complain, bro. You know what I mean? Just living life. But the
You know,
homies are
like
fucking
I
struggling, bro.
yeah, they
Not
are.
on the YouTube front, on the IRL front, bro. On the real life.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just one thing after another. I mean, oh Lord, man,
Homie trying to come up with his rent money. It's fucking. He's fucking controller's fucked, so he can't do anything. And his car went down. It's like, come the fuck on, man.
yeah, oh man, it's always me and Cody that's in fucked up
It's either
situations. I don't
it's
know.
always either you and Cody or you and Austin.
Yeah, it's
But
always me, bro.
that's the only two it ever is, bro. I mean, that one time it was me, but at that time I think it was me and you. But that was only one time, dog, and that was
Like
fucking a
you
year
know,
ago.
yeah, like it was like. Damn, bro, you just gotta throw your hands up, man. You just gotta be like, you know what? It's gonna be fine. You can't sit here and stress about it. At
Yeah,
the end
I
of the
mean,
day,
you can't. At the end of the day, I mean,
at the end of the day,
what is you
this
sitting
is
there being like, fuck, gonna do? You know what I mean?
yeah. What is it?
You
What
got
is
to
you
get up,
sitting here?
dust yourself off, bro. Get back at you.
Yeah, back at you. I mean, that's about it. I mean, can't sit here and fucking be like, oh, no, man. You just gotta, like you said, you just gotta pick yourself back up. Go again. You know, you sitting on the bench at the game or whatever. Star point guard goes down, you come up, and then be your luck. You tear your ACL
And it's like, fuck.
and meniscus,
And
and
meniscus.
then all at the same time. He wasn't even in the game for 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, and then you fucking get an injury, and it's like, well, fuck. That's what my note says on Facebook. Well, fuck. Here we go. You know, I mean, it's just part of life right now. That's all it is. Life is throwing hands. That's all right. I
Well,
mean,
it doesn't. I don't think life ever ceases to throw hands. I think life always will continue to throw hands. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah,
you can't
yeah.
let life throwing hands
And then
fucking cause
knock you
you to
down.
you can't let life knock you down and keep you down. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
life's always going to throw hands. You just got to get up and
Oh,
fucking get
yeah.
back
That
at you.
100% life is always going to have hands like Mike Tyson. You feel me? Like, it's his life, bro. And then
Facts.
my thing about it is, I feel like there's gonna be a blessing coming my way.
I mean, not to fucking. This just sounds corny as hell. I mean, what's that TikTok sound? At the end of the day, it could not always be night. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the fuck it says. I don't know.
Yeah. And that's how I feel about it right now. And that's how I feel about it. At the end of the day, I'm probably gonna get blessed for the hell week that I went through. And plus, two, I'm in trouble at my job, like legitimately, kind of on the hot seat right now.
How?
Uh,
You haven't told me
uh,
this.
yeah.
Podcast
So,
exclusive. Let's hear it. Because I don't even know this
well,
one.
yeah, my closes can be a little bit better. I need to start stepping up and being a authority figure instead of being everybody's friend and
Oh,
stuff
so
like
you
that.
you need to make shit a little bit more strict.
Yes, I need to kind of put my foot down with things. I need to kind of, start, being an authority figure and stuff like that. And plus two, I'm already in trouble with the main boss.
Twisted
With the
fucker.
no,
Oh,
his boss. So it's like no, not twisted. But no, I'm not in trouble with him, but I'm in the trouble with his boss. You see what I'm saying? Like he is the boss, but he's got somebody above him.
mm.
He, so yeah, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I simply don't care. They still got to pay me at the end of the day. you know. I
I
mean,
mean,
but
to be
it's
fair, you didn't ask for the shift lead role. You know what I mean?
no,
They gave it to you,
no,
so
yeah,
I mean, they
and
can't complain too much. It's like, bro, I didn't fucking want this, dog. You know what I mean?
And the funny thing about it is, like my coworkers that I work with, not gonna say any names or nothing, but there is a dude that has 10 times more experience than I do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I've never been a manager of anything in my life.
I was a manager of a gas station one time, but that's a gas station.
Only
You
thing,
know what I
only
mean?
only thing, only manager that
I
I've
had one
ever been a
employee, and it
part.
was my sister.
The only thing that I managed was a fucking football team on Madden. That's the only thing I've done
What kind of
like
experience you
that.
got for what kind of managerial experience do you got? Well, you see, I have this Madden team on NFL.
Uh,
I just NFL
or
team on Madden that I managed. No, I managed them pretty good. I mean, we won a Super Bowl 3 times. So come on, bro.
and that in the other manager experience that I do have is managing a basketball team on 2K. That's about it. I
I mean,
mean,
I managed that gas station I used to work at, but I mean, my only employee was fucking my sister. You know what I mean?
yeah, and it's
And
just
let
a
me tell you what the
lot
fucked
going.
part is. I didn't even get paid more for being a manager, dog. I'm still getting paid the same shit.
Like when I got the opportunity to do this, okay, when I got the opportunity to do this, I was thinking dollar signs. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you
you
see what
just
I'm
making my more
saying?
money,
Yeah, because
which
I
is
was
fucking
making.
fair.
Yeah, which is fair. Is like, you want to make me a manager? What's the pay? And then he told me the pay, which is $15. But so it's, you know,
An
I
hour,
was
by the way, for
making.
anybody watching.
Yeah,
$15
yeah,
an hour,
fifteen
not
dollars an
$15 a
hour.
day.
No, God, no. If he would have said $15 a day, I would have, I would have went home right then.
Well, hey
Like,
man, I quit. I've had enough of this.
I've had enough. All right. I mean, I'm just saying, but I was making, 13 something an hour. Just by being a regular crew, and then all of a sudden, they present me with this opportunity, and then I took it, and then ever since then, bro, I've always been in trouble. Every time I turn around, I'm always in trouble, personal and at work.
I think it's.
So
Let me be honest with you. I think it's just mainly people who are like, I guess in a way jealous that you got
yeah,
it instead of them. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I don't know
I
these
mean,
fucks.
you're
You know what I mean?
probably you probably are not wrong. I mean, a lot of people think, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker about it. My mom works at the same place that I do. She is the assistant manager, and then all of a sudden, when I get a manager position, shift lead or whatever,
They don't look at it like, oh, your work experience. They look at it like, oh, your mom handed it to you, or you only got it because your
yes,
mom's a assistant manager,
yes, and
which is
that's
so
what.
stupid, bro.
And that's the bad part about it. And that's the bad part about it. When the conversation was brought up about me moving up, my mom was like, "No." She was the first person that said no. Not
Your mom
only.
denied you.
Yeah, my
It's
own
like, man, I don't
mom
give a that
denied.
fuck. Fuck him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, all love to mom, and you know, I understand why she did it. And I completely understand. I ain't got no beef with my mom because shit, that's my mom.
It's your mom, yeah.
I ain't gonna be mad and stuff, but and then her
Here,
boss,
okay,
which
listen
is
to this, right? When the last time that I worked at Jamestown, that last little stint that I worked at it, I was chilling in bed, right? This is like fucking. It's probably like 9 o'clock in the morning, right? Fuck, and my mom's got a very distinct knock that I know exactly. I know for a 100% fact that it's my mom every time she knocks. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I hear that fucking just hellacious. It sounds like the fucking Kentucky State Police about to knock your fucking door off the hinges, dog. And I know what that sounds like as well. My dad used to sell methamphetamine, but regardless, that's neither here nor there. Um, she comes in, my mom looks at me, she goes, "Got your job back?" And I'm like, "Motherfucking what job, dog?" You know what I mean? Because I never applied, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, "What job did you get back?" He's like, "Jamestown." I'm like, huh? What the fuck do you mean?
and,
What do you mean you got me my job back in Jamestown? He's like, "We need help up there." And well, you got to do it. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of bullshit's this, man?
yeah,
She's like,
got
"Be ready at
fucking
11 o'clock in the
hustled.
morning," and then just left after dropping all that on me. I'm like, son of a bitch, man.
Man, I had enough. Yeah, but yeah, and
That mean
that's my
Herbert
thing
said to
with.
work 11 hours that night.
I mean,
Went in
I
11 o'clock
mean,
that morning, didn't get off until 10.
I'm just saying, I'm always in trouble, and then the whole personal thing going on there is like, what the fuck,
And then after that day, I started working at fucking from 2 to 10. What even working with her?
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. I feel like the Matrix has attacked me. I feel like, the fucking walls are caving down on me. I feel like I can't breathe half of the time, but that's all right though, because guess what? I still got the homies in OTDL.
OTDL
That's
no fucking
about it.
weed.
That's about it. I mean, it's getting to the point now in my point of life, bro, where I could just say, fuck
Okay, I'm
it.
gonna be completely honest with you, right? So, okay, when Austin was working at Dairy Queen, right? I mean, even when he was working at Dairy Queen, he wasn't doing much just because he is taking care of my sister's kid, which is, I
Right.
mean, fucking obviously, it's a fucking good reason to not be doing YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was taking care of my sister's kid, so he wasn't doing much as it is. And now that he's working in London, 12-hour shifts, I think it's from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. down in London at an aluminum factory. It's like now he's not going to be doing, definitely not be going to be doing shit, barely if at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the same with Hunter. So like the question that gets imposed in my mind is, okay, Hunter's contract expires December 20 what is it, 3rd 24th.
Yeah.
When did you
24th.
when did you resign? Was it 24th?
Yeah, it was 24th.
The Hunter's contract expires the 24th. I mean, I'm just gonna be Stone Cold Steve Austin serious with you right now. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking hammered.
No,
Oh,
I mean I'm trying
sorry.
to get hammered, but this beer's not doing the job. But regardless, I mean, I'm just gonna be Stone Cold Steve Austin serious. I mean, Hunter wasn't doing much with us as it was. You know what I mean?
No.
Which is understandable considering he's on Xbox, we're on PlayStation. Most of the games we play are fucking PlayStation exclusive. We're just not crossplay. GTA not crossplay. Red Dead not crossplay. The only thing that Hunter plays that is crossplay,
It's 2K.
well, I mean 2K, yeah, but I'm talking about this was before 2K24 even came out.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
For
Yeah,
Honor,
yeah.
dog. And I mean I don't play For Honor. You don't play For Honor.
What
Cody
the fuck is
definitely
For
doesn't
Honor?
play. You don't even know what For Honor is, and I don't know. I mean I've seen some gameplay on it, but I've never even
What
fucking
the fuck
touched
is
it.
For Honor?
So like he would play For Honor with Austin. Or I mean, now obviously 2K24. I'm considering I'm on PS5. I mean 2K24. That's another thing that's crossplay. But it's like okay, he wasn't, which he has a good reason, 100%. I'm not saying anything about it, but he wasn't doing much before. You know what I mean? So December comes around, and he's working. Austin's working 5 days a week, right? Because he has my sister's kid to help take care of with his girlfriend. Um, so Austin's working like 5 days a week. Hunter's working like anywhere from 5 to 7. You know what I mean? Like he worked 12 days
Yeah.
straight before he even got his first paycheck. Which he got a fat paycheck. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? But okay, December rolls around this year. It's like at what point? And I'm not gonna sit here and fucking sugarcoat it. I mean, Hunter's not as intertwined with OTDL as we are, just because he doesn't have the time to be intertwined with OTDL like that. You know what I mean? Because he was working the same shifts as Austin at Dairy Queen, and Austin was barely doing anything because Austin was working fucking 6, 7 days a week. Uh, so like December comes around, I don't expect Hunter to resign. You know what I mean? I don't expect Hunter to. I expect Hunter's OTDL career to end in December. And that's not me saying I'm kicking him or anything. I mean, I fuck with Hunter heavy, bro. I mean, I
Yeah.
re-signed him. I re-signed him at fucking end of March 30th. Uh, but I don't expect. I expect Hunter's career to end, OTDL career to end in December. And then when it comes to Austin's contract expires in July of 2025. You know what I mean? And it's like, if Austin isn't still working in London in July of 2025, right? Which he seems like he likes it, and he definitely likes the money. You know what I mean? Because he's
Oh,
making
yeah, yeah,
money, dog. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah.
Like fuck, like 10 times more than he was working at making a Dairy Queen. What comes to my mind is I don't expect Austin. I mean, Austin hasn't fucking uploaded or streamed anything in 2 weeks. which fair, fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
Not saying anything about
Yeah.
it fair, but it's like come 2025. Well, Austin even fucking re-signed, dog. You know what I mean? Don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows that,
Well,
who
Cody
knows what
re-signed.
that.
Will I re-sign? You know what I mean? Because
Will
mine expires in July as
will
well
I
of
even
2025.
be there, Will I
Well,
even
GTA
be
6
back?
even be here. You know?
Yeah, like there's a whole lot of questions about the organization as a whole right now. I mean, there's a whole lot of questions.
Like,
Like
okay,
you
so
said,
here's the thing with OTDL, right? Now, I'm not saying OTDL's dying or nothing because it's not.
no,
I've
it's
just been
not.
so focused on my, and I said this last night on my stream, but I'm gonna say it right now. I've just been so focused on my own grind that I put OTDL on the back burner. Like I was so focused on my own like channel grind of my own channel and my personal channel that I just put OTDL on the back burner. And now that because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, you know what I mean, like what game I wanted to play
Yeah,
and what game I enjoyed playing, like a long period of time. And now that I figured that out, it's like I'm fucking 100% ready to get back to fucking busting shit out for OTDL.
oh yeah,
But
definitely.
like here in like these past few months, the entire landscape of OTDL has fucking shifted and has changed.
Yeah,
Like the only thing that's the same is it's just still me and you. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that's
yeah,
the same,
yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everything else is
Uh,
fucking different. The whole landscape's fucking changed.
yeah.
Austin's not. Austin doesn't have the time to do anything, and when he's not fucking working 12-hour shifts 5 days a week at London, he's taking care of my sister's kid because my sister's a bunch of a piece of shit to fucking do anything. That's just stone. That's
Yeah,
just fucking stone cold hearted the truth. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
And and then Cody,
and
your
then
head.
Cody, he works fucking Monday through Thursday. Doesn't even go
Yeah,
home Monday through Thursday. Stays at his work, and then when he comes home, I mean, I'm 100% confident if I asked him to do a podcast, he'd be down.
yeah,
But it's like
yeah. And then my
he's my homie,
situation.
dog. You know what I'm saying? He's my best friend, bro. He's pretty much my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna
Yeah,
fucking. I like to hop in a party and chill with the man, not just fucking try to make it all about content or some shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like we'll
Which
hop
is
on, we'll
the
play
way.
Helldivers or some shit. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
we've got some stuff that we need to figure out internally. But until we figure that out internally, it'll just still be me and Isaiah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
At least one
hopefully,
upload a week. At least one upload a week. Now it might not be
yeah.
like exactly 1 week apart, like cause this one right here is gonna come out fucking 9 days after the last upload. But at least one a week.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. It is always gonna be me and you, dog.
Like the thing with these podcasts is right is we've done so many of these podcasts. This is episode like 25. You know what I mean? This is episode 20,
Yeah.
25, 26. That one we've pretty much ran out of shit to talk about. So the fate of the fate of a podcast episode really relies on what the fuck is going on in the world. Because
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean we've told every fucking story we could possibly tell about ourselves. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much
Yeah.
like the Diddy shit came out, the Ryan Garcia shit came out,
Uh,
and that
me
was
getting
like
attacked.
that's what fucking the last episode was about.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
this week, I mean, there's a lot of shit to talk. Like if shit happens in our personal lives, that's a good podcast episode, which is what this
Oh
episode was
yeah.
pretty much centered around, which was me blacking
Yeah.
out and fucking waking up losing 7 hours.
Me getting
Still recovering from it, by the way. I don't know what the fuck happened.
me getting played for 4 days. That's crazy.
You want to go ahead and get into that, dog?
Yeah, yeah, we can. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a brief rundown, right? Then Isaiah can
Yeah.
explain a little bit more. Because Isaiah told me, Isaiah was on. Because this was a 3 hour conversation on the phone this morning, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Like
obviously it was yesterday for the people who was watching this because this will be uploaded on
I'm not gonna say
Thursday.
any
This will be
names.
uploaded at Thursday, and I'm not gonna say any names either. But okay, so Isaiah hasn't had pussy since pussy had him, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but it's been a minute for Bo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's been a minute for me.
It's been a couple years since Isaiah's fucking entered a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or one man
But
has entered in third lives, and what I
but
mean.
okay, so Isaiah was finally told. He was like, a girl was. I'm not gonna say any names, but a girl was like, I like you more than a friend. Let's try this. Let's do this. Fuck my ex. I don't care about him. It's time he lives for his own. And then you flash forward. You flash forward 4 days, and it's I'm just not ready for a relationship. I just got out of a relationship. I think we should just be friends.
Yeah,
So first of all, Bo
yeah,
got friend zoned. That's the
yeah.
first off, he's
First of
cooked.
all,
I mean, that
yeah,
door is slammed shut. It's over. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But like the question that me and Isaiah had a hard time answering this morning when we was on the phone for 3 hours was, how the fuck does it go from I got jealous of you trying to get another girl's number, I like you more than a friend, let's try to do this, I don't give a fuck about my ex, it's time, I'm not his mama, I'm not his mama or I'm not his mom, whatever. It's time for him to live on his own. To 4 days later, I'm just not ready for a relationship. I just got out of a 3 year relationship. We had some really good times. I'm just not ready for a relationship. Let's be friends. How the fuck does it go to that quick?
Yeah, like yeah, that the mathing is not mathing, bro, at
X plus
all.
Y does not equal Z in this
Not
question.
equal.
What the fuck is
I
going
mean,
on?
like, bro, like I was just, I'm sitting here thinking about the whole time. I'm like, okay, you like me, let's try this. And I told you from the word go. I told you from the word go that I don't play games. You know what I mean?
If
Like,
okay, so what Isaiah was telling me, and listen, I don't know if any of this is true because I wasn't there. Dog, I was blacked out currently. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So from what Isaiah told me, he was like, "Don't play with me. If you're gonna play, let's not do this. I don't play games. I've been hurt a lot." And she's, "Oh no, I never." This is what Isaiah told me. She said, "No, I'd
yeah.
never." And from what it seems like, from what I've been told, she fucking played, bro. She played him.
Yeah, yeah, straight did something. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I really can't. I can't figure it out. I don't know if there's something else going on, which is I don't care. I really don't care. I'm really proud of myself for trying to get back out there again. I'm really proud of taking that little step of getting back out there again
I
and
mean, 100%, bro.
trying things and trying things. That's my thing about it, and trying. You know what I mean? Like,
You want me to tell you what
try.
here's what I think happened, right? This is just my personal opinion. I'm not talking shit on nobody or anything. I think what she wanted and what you wanted was two completely different things. And I think it
Yeah,
just didn't work
yeah.
out.
Yeah. It was more like, yeah. It
And
was
that's
more
not
like
saying that she
that.
was using you, whatever.
No,
And I'm not saying that at all.
I'm.
I'm just saying what she wanted in her head and what you wanted in your head is just two completely different things.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's still it's at the end. It's
At
the
the end
end
of the
of the
day,
road.
it's it. Ain't no point
It
in hanging
is.
up on it.
Yeah, there's like, but I'm not also too gonna sit here and wait for her to be like, oh, I'm ready now because I've already been down that road. Do you see what I'm saying?
Listen,
I've
I've
already,
been on that road as well, right?
yeah,
Listen, when somebody says, from my experience, when somebody says, "I'm just not ready," you deserve the world. Like,
yeah,
right, just even saying that pisses me off because I've been told this as well. You deserve the
yeah,
world. You're too good for me or whatever, bro. I'm just not ready for a relationship. We can try this again later,
yeah.
homie. It's over. It's
Cooked,
cooked. It's cooked.
done. It's cooked.
It's been flipped 7 times on each side for 5 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
It's fucking charred, but it's done.
Yeah, it is done. It fizzled out. I was really excited.
Which you
You know,
obviously you should be, bro. You know what I mean?
I really dig the girls' vibe. You know what I mean? I really dig the vibe and stuff that we got.
From what you was telling me, it seemed like damn near like a perfect match. You know what I mean? So I mean, like
Yeah, like
even like
she
you explaining the rest of it, I was fucking surprised by it, dog. You know what I mean?
yeah, I was throughout what I told you on 3 hours on the phone with you this morning, matter of fact, or yesterday. Fucking, it was just kind of like, okay, maybe Bo is finally gonna hit. And
I
the
mean,
bad
I
thing
tweeted
about
out
it
on
is,
Twitter hashtag she's gonna let Bo hit hashtag tonight's the night that Bo's gonna hit update. Hashtag she didn't let Bo hit.
Yeah, and that's the bad. It's not about that, I mean, it's more like a bad thing of, when we was talking about it and stuff like that. It was more like this is one of them situations where it's like shoulda, woulda, coulda, woulda thing. Kind of like Austin's you know what I mean? Kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like and you know what I'm talking about. She was like, let's do this, and then like fucking 4 days later, it was like, what the fuck? It was just like I had the bag, and then I guess I fumbled it. I don't think I really
I
fumbled
wouldn't
it.
classify that as you fumbling it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't say
Because
you
I
fumbled
had
it.
it. I had it, bro. I had it in my hand. You know what I mean? Like I had it. I was like, I had it, everything under
It's
control.
not you fumbled the bag. It's you had the bag and somebody and the ref threw a fucking card on the field or something.
Yeah.
He
Like
threw a
somebody was like,
flag.
Holding, holding, Bo using, holding,
Offsides.
holding. It's like, what the fuck? And the funny thing about it is, when I get stressed out, I get real quiet. Josh, you
And I know,
know
I know,
me
I
for
know
a while.
this. I know this, bro.
You
Because
know,
I mean, I've known you fucking forever, dog. You know what I mean?
yeah, you know me. I'm a very,
And
when
listen, I
I
don't
get,
know if it's just like a difference in like eras type shit. Because she was relatively older than you,
yeah,
but she was not extremely older than you. She was a little bit older than you. I don't
yeah,
know if it's like a difference in eras, but this era of men, right? When let's see, how can I word this? When shit in life starts to slap you in the mouth, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like there is no,
Talking about it.
yeah, there is no words that you can say. You just the only thing the best thing you can do is just go quiet, shut down, and just fucking figure that shit out internally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
And I
that's
think
that's
you could have maybe been a little bit more vocal about shit, and maybe you could have shared a little bit more with her, but at the end of the day, bro, it didn't work out. Ain't no point in dwelling on the past. So
yeah. There's no
she
point in
seems
it.
she seems like a good person, a genuinely good person.
Yeah,
And
she
I mean,
is.
I
She
wish to the high heavens that shit would have worked out for you, bro. But
Yeah,
it didn't. There ain't no
but
point in dwelling on it, bro. You know what I mean?
no, there's no sense. There's no sense of hating her for it or hating myself for it. There's no sense in it. I mean, but there.
Like I've said for a really long time, when shit starts to go wrong in my life, the only question I ask myself is, what would D3C do? You want me to tell you what D3C would do? He'd get back at you. That's what he'd do, my God.
But yeah, man, it's just like I said, man. We kind of talk here now and then, but here
Also, for
after a
anybody that doesn't
past.
know who D3C is, it's Cody's dad, and he also uploads to
That's
YouTube.
my
And
daddy.
that's my daddy. I actually genuinely fucking like his content. His content's pretty dope. He opens
Yeah.
baseball cards, and I don't even watch baseball, and he makes it fucking entertaining. I don't watch
But
baseball. I don't know any of the fucking players that he's fucking opening, but I'm fucking intrigued by it, bro. So I just watch him. I fell asleep the other night watching his fucking videos, bro. I don't watch baseball.
but
He makes
but
opening baseball cards really fucking entertaining.
he really does. But anyway, that's the whole situation. I wish it would have worked out. I think this is how I fucked up. A little bit.
Let's hear
This
it.
is this is this is just me looking back on game tape. I think that
He's reviewing the tape.
I wanted to. I think I wanted to go at a pace that she wasn't really comfortable with. You see what I'm
See,
saying?
that's what I
Like,
mean by what you had in your head versus what she had in her head just wasn't the same.
yeah, yeah. It was just
I
like I
think you
wanted.
was like, I mean, how long have you known her since like October of last year?
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
so
known her
obviously
for
you know
like
her,
a
you work with
year,
her quite a bit, but
and
it's like
she's from.
you wanted to maybe slap a label on it a little too quick, and she didn't.
Yeah. I think so too. That's just me looking back on game tape. You know, and
But
no, I
homie, my
don't
cousin
have
shoved a
that.
fucking couch in front of your door and fucked you off. And I mean, he wanted to fucking
I'm
hurry up and just fucking get this over with, bro. You know what I mean?
Right, right, yeah, and plus two, she's from Leslie County too,
Like homie,
so
fucking, you've been fucking placing what you're like, man. If we're really gonna do this, let's fucking go ahead and put the label on it, so I know. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because like I said, my
and that
cousin
was
shoved a fucking couch for you, door fucks your fucking wife, bro. You know what I mean?
no,
Homie's been hurt,
so
and I've witnessed
yeah,
it.
witnesses, yeah, exactly. You have witnesses, and the funny thing about it is when we first started talking, I just can't get over the fact that I was like, hey, I've been hurt a lot. I've been fucked over a lot. I don't play games. And then, like, 4 days later, it was like,
Let's just be
here it
friends.
is.
At least she said that to you
Yeah.
and didn't just ghost you. You know what I mean? And like I said to you
Yeah.
this morning, thank God that it only like that only went on for like 4 days, compared to if it
Yes,
went on for like
yes.
4 months. You
So,
know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So I
Or
mean,
fucking 3 months,
honestly,
6 months.
you can't be. And
Look, I
I know
can't
you're not
be.
even I know you're not even mad at her, but like you can't be too. You can't have like some sort of feeling like towards her
Right,
just due to the fact that at
right.
least she didn't fucking lead you on for like 4 months
Yeah,
compared to like 4 days.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
At
And she
least I
didn't even. I
didn't
wouldn't
take
say
a.
she led you on, but you get
I
what I
don't
mean.
think.
Like
I don't.
if she did that for like 4 months, that would have been leading you on. But at least she like
Yeah,
fucking cut the fucking butter quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and my thing about it is at least I didn't take a week's vacation and make plans with her and
Yeah,
she not show up. You see
yeah.
what I'm saying?
She could have did you
Or
that way too. So
she
I think
could.
she. Okay, here's my real thoughts about it. Over here on Empty Thoughts, presented by OTDL, where we keep it.
On the down low.
You might have guessed that, but my genuine thoughts is, I think she actually genuinely cares about you,
Yeah.
but
I
maybe, hey, you know the saying, bro, hurt people. So you
yeah,
got
hurt
to
people
maybe
hurt.
she just didn't want to do you that way, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like that there's something between me and her is there, and it still could happen. And hell, it could
It
happen
could,
tomorrow.
yeah, I mean, it could still happen, bro. It's just
It could still happen,
the
but
door on that
as a,
chapter is just fucking slightly closed
not,
right now, dog.
yeah,
The
it's
door is
slightly
not
close.
ajar. You know,
Yeah, like the door is not wide
you do
open.
not have a fucking light on inside your car right now.
No, like what I'm saying is that like the door on that chapter is not all the way shut. It's just the timing and a whole bunch of personal stuff. You know what I mean? If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I
It's
know
like,
exactly what you mean.
okay, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, okay, I don't like this, you don't like
Hey, it's
this, and
right
this and
people,
this.
wrong time, bro.
Yeah,
Right
right.
people,
Yeah,
wrong time, man.
exactly. Exactly. It's like, and then, oh, buddy, I just, am I mad about it? Kind of, sort of, because it was like, at my
Like I was
mindset,
saying this morning, it was that false hope, and then the rug getting
yeah,
jerked out
it
under
was
you.
like, it was like
Well, I mean,
the,
it was giving you that little sliver of hope, and then the
yeah,
rug getting
it
jerked
was
out under
like,
you. It wasn't
holy
necessarily
shit,
false
and
hope.
it was like, holy shit, bro, I'm about to pull this off. You know what I mean? It's like biggest heist in the history of heists. I'm fixing to pull off here. Like I'm fixing to do
Hit.
something
Bo's
that
about to
I,
hit.
yeah, like I'm fixing to do something that I've never done in years. You see what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
I've never done in years, and not other than hitting, but having a companion. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
buddy, I've been single for fucking years, you know, and when we first started talking, it was like, okay, whatever. I kind of played it off, whatever. And then all of a sudden it was just like, let's do this. And I'm like,
Oh
so
fuck.
what you saying? What you're saying is you want to be like Brock Lesnar and let's do this, okay?
Let's
Okay.
do this.
Yeah, and that's what popped in my head was like, okay, she really wants to be down with me. Okay, that's fine. And then I started coming off with all this shit and started being like, look, I don't play games. I don't do this shit.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this shit.
they were okay. So Isaiah was telling me they was talking about boundaries, and he set his boundaries. He was like, "I don't play games. If that's what this is, let's just fucking end it now. Let's not do this." Because he's like, because I've been hurt a lot. And I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say she played you. I wouldn't say that,
No.
but
Mm-mm.
I don't think it should have been Okay, this is just my personal opinion. I might be biased because I'm your homie, but I don't think it should have been, let's do this, and then 4 days later, no, let's just be friends.
Yeah. 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 Unless she's trying to pull the impossible, and this is like the impossible thing here. Somebody actually making it out of the friend zone, which is there's no shot that's happening. There's
Bro, I don't think anybody's ever made out friend zone,
I don't
dog.
if that would happen if that would happen to me, bro, I will literally fucking get on live, fucking be like, here's the tips to get out of friend zone. Just quit talking to the bitch for a couple of days, fucking be a complete fucking asshole, and then just fucking leave it alone. And then all of a sudden, which is that's just another false hope thing. That's not gonna happen for me. That's not gonna, because at the end of the day, I'm still me. I got good
Facts,
qualities, I
bro.
got bad qualities. I still got issues. Everybody's got their own issues. Yeah, but my thing of it is the mathing is not mathing, bro.
X plus Y does not equal Z.
How do you go for like can somebody in the comments or whenever this gets posted figure out the math from
Like,
let's
figure out the
do
fucking math
this?
on this, bro.
Somebody figure it out from let's do this to no. Like there's something I don't know if I did anything wrong. I don't know if it's her. In my head, and I even told her that I was an overthinker. You see what I'm saying? Like I've been in some fucked up relationships. Fucked up relationships. But other than that, I told her everything about me up front. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Which
if you're
is
doing
the
this,
correct thing to do, considering that fucking most people don't do that.
there's
You know what I mean?
yeah, there's no surprises if something like that was to happen.
Which is
So there's like,
which is what you should always do, is just fucking be completely honest about who you are up front, and not fucking be like, and then like you're around your family or some shit slips and it's like, well, what was that? You know what I mean? It's fucking talk shit, right? You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, and the funny thing about it is, I told her everything up front. Like this is how I am. If you want something to do with me, then do it. Then let's do this. Let's be like Brock Lesnar. Let's do this. But if you're only here to do this to play games to make your fucking story look better or your fucking Facebook look better, then I don't have time for it.
I don't have
I
time or
I, I
energy for
really
that shit, bro.
yeah, I'm not in high school no more. This is something that you do in high school. You get with this person to get back at that person. I mean,
Yeah, it's
it's
just
just
fucking.
that's just stupid on everybody's parts. Why would you fall back into it? Why would you let that happen to you? And number two, and number three, why'd you say all this shit and then just turn around and back out of it? You see what I'm saying? But also too, looking back on the game tape, looking back on the messages and stuff
Hey,
like
you did
that,
what you could, bro.
I did what I did. Just like you said, you miss
You
all the
tried, bro, and
shots.
that's the most important thing.
Yeah, and I'm extremely proud of myself.
Hey, I'm proud of you too, dog. It's just as a homie.
I'm extremely proud of myself by taking a shot. By taking a shot at something that I knew that was not gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? Like I was just like letting it roll, and then all of a sudden, 4 days later, it's dead. Like it's like
It's
okay,
fucked, man.
here,
It's fucked.
yeah, it's just like damn. I
But we're
really
coming
did
up
something.
on the 1 hour mark. We have about a minute and 15 seconds left. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for
So
watching this. We are getting back to it, at least one, maybe two uploads a week. Not gonna say podcast. But yeah, this is what's been happening to us. Fucking boys going through it right now, but we're good. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're all good. You know what I'm saying? Won't let that
we're
slow
gonna
down the
get right back
grind.
at you.
Get back at you. Won't let that slow down the grind, man. You got to stay on the grind. Got to get back on the OTDL grind. Take OTDL off the back burner. Put it back on the front. But yeah, we appreciate you for watching this. Click on OTDL. Go sub to everybody in OTDL right at the top. Make sure to slap the like on this video. Make sure to fucking subscribe as well. We'd greatly appreciate it. Because OTDL is monkey, you know that vibe. And we'll see y'all the next time that we see y'all.